Good morning. So my face looks wrecked. I literally just got out of the shower. But I wanted to go ahead and film a video because I haven't filmed a video in forever. So I'm trying to make it work. My stupid cat. I'm trying to make it work with my crazy schedule right now. So basically I have a real life job that I'm about to head out to. So I wanted to go ahead and do a get ready with me. So you can go ahead and see my hands shake from the moment I wake up in the morning while I drink my coffee. Yeah, I know that makes my shaking worse, but I really don't care because have you ever tried to survive without coffee? It's pretty awful. But I'm going to go ahead and get started and get these bags of makeup that always happen after I get out of the shower done. So I may or may not talk on this, just kind of depends. We'll see, but I'll be sure to link everything below. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I always do is my micellar water. Also, I have literally maybe like 15-20 minutes to get ready in the morning. So doing like a crazy beauty routine is just not feasible for me because I mean it would be awesome to show up to the office with winged eyeliner and all that crazy stuff every single day, but it's just not gonna happen. I feel like people would look at me like I'm a crazy person. So this is definitely like office makeup. It's not anything too crazy. So next thing I do is this Pixie serum. I absolutely love this stuff. I actually use the same thing. So I use the soft side of these and then I use the rough side, but I'd be sure to like do one side with the micellar water, then like oh sorry, I'm flipping you off. And then do one side with the Pixie just to make sure that I don't actually waste too many of these because I do this morning and night. This Pixie feels so good on your skin. It's absolutely amazing. Alright, throw that away. Alright, and now this stuff, like, it's not dry, so I don't like to put anything on until it's dry. So I take my mirror and I literally just fan my face until it just gets dry. I always drink water in the morning. Let's face it, I drink water constantly. I'm a big water person. I live in Colorado, so everything's really dry here. So water is definitely essential. Current face moisturizer that I'm obsessed with. Yes, I have all my crap out, but who really puts all their makeup away every single day? I don't. This is my face moisturizer. It's by First Aid Beauty. It's absolutely awesome. Take a little bit there, rub it all over my throat. Go, and I'm so red in this camera. So I just got the iPhone X. It's pretty cool. This video should be awesome. I don't have a big fancy camera, which is why all my videos were kind of different. But now I have the iPhone X, which takes 4K, and I mean, honestly, these videos are pretty great. I need help with some of the lighting, but it looks pretty good. Alright, so now that that's dry, once again, I fan that off too, just to make sure it's all dry. I actually got that Sephora Favorites kit on the VIB sale, and I got this Too Faced stuff, and I really like it. I did not think I was gonna like this line. I thought it was kind of cheesy, but it goes to show that you should really not care what it looks like and just take the product for what it is. I only do it in problem spots though. So like I have pores around my mouth, and then obviously I have so much redness right here. Especially after the shower, like I feel like my wet hair just makes it look worse. And so the reason I have wet hair is because I actually take a shower first in the morning, like most people do, but then I let my hair dry because, like, I'm going with this, I just really don't like damaging my hair too much, and I feel like since it's already fine, it's very long but it's very fine, I'll just go ahead and let it dry as much as I can until I actually have to blow dry it. So I'm gonna spray my face with this. Oh, it feels good. Once again, fan off my face because we don't have time to sit around and wait for this stuff to happen. There's my cat in the background being a little, you know what. Frankie, stop it. Oh my god, he's crazy. Alright, so lately the foundation I've been loving has been Estee Lauder Double Wear. I actually never tried this, but the part I hate about it is it doesn't have a pump. So it's like really obnoxious. So it's like you really don't need that much because it little goes a long way, but it's like hard to dump out on the back of your hand. So it's like that much I think might be right. And then I go in with this thing. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's the best thing because it doesn't waste foundation. But I basically just stamp it all over my face and start going in. It makes a little noise so you can't really talk. But I swear this uses like half the amount of foundation that like the Beauty Blender does. Like I like the Beauty Blender for finishing things up and like layering, but I think for initially applying your foundation it sucks because it just literally sucks up your foundation and it just wastes so much money. Like if you ever, like when you clean it out and you realize how much foundation is in that sucker, it's like, really? None of that was on my face. None of that got used. It just really sucks. But this thing, like, for some reason, I don't know what it is, it just, like, it's so good. So if you already have a Clarisonic, use it. If you don't, I wouldn't spend that much money on a brush either, but I just already happen to have that Clarisonic thing. No, I do not use it for skincare. I bought it a long time ago, I used it, and it broke me out, and I hated it. So now that I look like a pale ghost, we're gonna go ahead and use some concealer, same one everyone uses, heart-shaped tape. Little goes a long way, don't use a lot, because if you do, your stuff will crease. And I do the same thing that I usually always do, but blend it out, using this again. Alright, so to set it all up, I kind of want to look cute today because we're having like a team lunch today at work, and so I always like those team lunches because they're so fun. You get to like talk with everyone from your team that you don't always get to talk to, because like my office is weird. We have a bunch of people that are from different departments, but they're all like the same main department. Can't really tell you much about it because I would get in trouble, but I basically work in an office of a pretty big company, and I have a cube that I sit in every day. Yes, I decorated it to the extreme. I actually have marble wallpaper on it. It's a little insane, but yeah, like I really like it. I have a great group of people. I actually am hosting a call from home. We are allowed to work at home, but I try to go in the office at least 3 days a week. But yeah, I'm hosting a call in like 10 minutes from my house, and then I'll go into the office. Alright, so what I just put on my face was the Laura Mercier Translucent. Awesome powder, best stuff, holy grail. I actually rebought it multiple times, and I don't rebuy products. Most people know that about me. Alright, so, and also I've been using Sigma brushes. I'm obsessed, like I just always use Sigma brushes. They're just my go-tos for most of like my big fluffy one is Sigma, that's one I usually use, and then the one I just used, which is actually a foundation brush. It's a foundation like F80. It's nice and flat, and I like putting powder underneath my eyes just to make sure they set nicely, and also like your mascara during the day will not smear down. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use actually this e.l.f. brush. I think it costs like $3. This thing is awesome. I love this brush. It's called the Flawless Face Brush, and my butter bronzer. And I don't contour my face during the day because I'm not that extra. Well, sometimes I am, but not usually when I'm doing quick makeup. So just go on high points it under my cheeks a little bit. Just bronze myself up a lip. So I am paling out for winter. That's what I call it. Basically where I don't tan and I get to my palest state. Yeah, I don't use a big brush for the sides of my nose, or a small brush, because I don't like to. But basically just makes it so like, I just don't, I look very pale. I'm a very pale person. Like the lightest shade of foundation is my go-to. So this is Ulta. It's their Velvet Blush. It's in Pink Out. One of my favorites. I just think it has such like a pretty color. It's just not, and I'm not a big blush person honestly, because my face is already red. So it's like, why would I add more redness on top of the craziness? Alright, so I didn't blend that out very well. It looks kind of like a hot mess, so I'm going to go ahead and take this Sephora brush. It's a Sephora stippling brush, or stippling brush, not stifling. And blend that out a little more, so I don't look like a hot mess with red on her cheeks. Because I would if I didn't have any makeup on. Alright, that's done. So I don't usually do my brows like all the way because I have dark brows. So I actually use this really cheap stuff from Essence. It's called Make Me Brow. It's only like $3 and I think it's just as good as any other like brow fiber thing. And I basically just do this to hold them in place because on skin, like I have dark brows, like this is natural. I'm just lucky. I have dark hair, so I have dark brows, but I always get like foundation on them. And I used to never do anything with my brows way back in the day, and I swear there's like a time period, it's like before brows and after brows. So, it looks a lot better. Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but I screwed up. See? This is what happens when you try too fast. Ah! But, handy Q-tip. Saves my life. Alright, so eyeshadow. I really, oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Matte for Matte. This palette, I swear, like sometimes the cheaper palettes are harder to find than the like limited edition special palettes. I feel like I still have red right here. I also feel like that's just how the camera's like lighting. So I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade right here. Just go all over my lid. No, I'm not gonna prime my lids because you crazy. This is a normal daily basis. So I do plan on doing a check-in. Like I said, I have a team lunch, so I won't be checking in at lunch, but I will be checking at the end of the day so you guys can see how all this held up through an actual work day. Like, my work day basically consists of going to the office, being at the office, walking around talking with people, being in meetings, blah blah blah, and our marketing lunch we probably will walk somewhere because we have an office where we can walk places. So yeah, probably do that. And that was actually a Morphe brush. I don't know if I like these ones because they're a little coarser, but I don't know what it's called. It came in like the Incredible Eye Set, and it was really cheap. They're like 20 bucks for like 12 eyeshadows. Okay, so today I'm gonna go in with the third one. But yeah, this Matte for Matte palette, I swear I looked for it every single time I saw e.l.f. in like a store I went into, which was like Target, anywhere, and I like could not find it. It made me so angry. It was like when I really wanted that Physicians Formula bronzer that Casey Holmes used. Like right when I first started really getting into YouTube, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, what the heck? Alright, so now that my eyes are just like nice, like I don't want to do a bold eye for the office. Once again, I feel like if you do anything super crazy, people just kind of look at you like, what's your deal? Which, I mean, some people know, yes, I'm obsessed with makeup, so you can get used to it. Alright, I'm taking a Sigma pencil brush under my eye with that same color, the third one, over. I just like to do that just because I feel like it just brings it all together and makes it look like super nice and put together. My right eye looks too light, so I'm gonna go back. Where'd you go, brush? Does anyone ever do that where you like look, you like have a brush and then like you're like, oh shoot, I need to go back with that brush and you can't find it? I do that all the time. Okay, that's better. Okay, so go-to liner, I do not do winged eyeliner during the day. I do not do any crazy eyeliner. Just not really a big fan of eyeliner in general because my hand shakes, so I suck at it. I'm gonna use this Marc Jacobs. It's the blacker one. Only thing that annoys me is, like, check this out. Like, it gets all goopy right down on the bottom, so I feel like you always have to, like, wipe it off so that you don't get anything anywhere. But I use this to tightline, so I will tightline during the day. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and tightline. Hopefully you guys can see it. And you might be able to see my hand shake, but I'm gonna zoom in when I edit this. So once again, I'm like stacking my hands on top and then like doing that. And then so I just did the bottom rim and I just did it very lightly because once again, I'm going to an office, I don't want crazy liner. Now I'm gonna like basically close my eye and do the top, which is really kind of hard to do. But I think it's the easiest way to tightline is you just close your eyes more. So you see, like, it just barely is there. Alright. So once again, don't want a lot going on today, just enough. So I'm going to curl. This is my Sephora eyelash curler. There, I clamp down and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just do baby pumps. That's what she said. Go down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one was kind of tight. There you are. Alright, I like the Benefit. They're real mascara, but I mean, I've kind of been going back and forth, so I actually really like that L'Oreal Lash Paradise. That's been like my go-to, but for some reason this has just been in my drawer, and this is like a cult favorite for me. So once again, you see, like, I literally have my hand on my desk, my elbow on my desk to hold my hand still. And I haven't had that much coffee this morning. Like, I'm like that in. Like, I'm not fully in yet. So, this is just the morning shakes. And I'm running a little bit late. Okay, I've got to get going. Alright, so that's my look for now. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth because yes, I'm a person that does not brush their teeth until after they actually do their, like, take off the foundation on their lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll go ahead and check back in with you once I go ahead and get in the car and my hair is dry and I host this call, and I'll be back in a little bit. Thanks, bye. Okay, so my hair is dry. I'm actually driving into work right now, so I'm not going to be really looking at the camera that much because I am driving and multitasking. But basically, like, I just don't want to be distracted because I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that's like focused way too much on filming a video rather than like their own safety. So I'm basically just going to keep talking like I'm talking to a friend who'd be in the car while I go ahead and drive into work. And sorry if I sound stuffy. Like, I have definitely been getting over just like a slight cold. It really hasn't been that bad, but it's a little crazy, so I'm just waiting. But yeah, so this morning was a little crazy. I definitely had to do some last minute shuffling for work, as most people end up doing. I work for an international company, so we're constantly working with basically everyone. And sorry if the camera keeps going in and out. I don't think it can find my face. I'm stopped and I did that, as you can see from behind me. Welcome to Colorado. I see this every morning. So pretty. And lots and lots of cars. Because everyone's moving here, so don't get any ideas. Alright, Okay, so it's end of the day. I just want to go ahead and do a quick check-in. I'm literally about to head out to another dinner with more of my team. We have more people in town, so naturally I'm going to be out. You can see my makeup. I haven't touched it up all day, but I'm going to go ahead and turn on my... Oh, do I have a light here? Okay, yeah, it's just really dark. So, but you can kind of see my face is definitely like, I think it still looks okay, but I definitely look like worn out. Like my eyeshadow is just kind of a hot mess right now. And I have brushed my hair, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch up my makeup a little bit more before we go out. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and just do that real quickly, and then I'll check back in with you in just a second. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys watch what I do and what I use, what I kind of keep on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Bare Minerals Base Pro. I do not know, whoever convinced me to get Bare Minerals, like, they're really good at selling, because I hate Bare Minerals, and I will be the first one to say it. I think that's just not good. But for some reason, this stuff, like, it's the best for touching up. So, you know what? Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world. You can always be convinced of something different. But I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly powder, make myself look halfway decent. So it's just been a crazy, long, busy day. And then I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't need any of that. Take some mascara. Actually, I have some in my center console. This is the Lancome Hypnose Drama. I'm gonna go ahead and use this really quickly on my top lashes. Just make them look a little fuller. And bring them out. And I literally have like 2 minutes to do this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get my trusty Marc Jacobs and put that on as well. Alright, there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and hold you guys close so you can see. I just look a little bit more glam, touch up, look a little nicer, ready to go out for another work meal. But I get 2 meals paid for today, so hey, it's not a bad thing. So thank you so much for watching. This is basically the end of the check-ins. I really appreciate anyone who tuned in today. For anyone wondering about how shaky my hands are right now, my hands are pretty decent. I'm getting kind of hungry, but I had a big lunch. I'm about to eat more, so yeah, that kind of helps. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye.